I don't know.
What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're gonna be looking at ICM scenarios. We start at 50%. And with the clock, we're gonna make it closer and closer as the time goes by. Alright, so here. You guys say fold, right? Everyone is folding. We
Yeah.
say it's nine, we call.
Yeah, probably something like that. I'm jamming ace nine,
Okay,
It's nine is
mixing,
10.
mixing probably ace nine. I wouldn't be surprised if it's folding, but I
what do
think
you-
that's where the line's drawn.
yeah. A7 folding. Then ace
It's
nine.
9, exactly. Yeah.
King, queen, I would have made a mistake with. I think I would have probably ISO'd king, queen off here, so.
What about queen jack suited?
Yeah, I like queen, I like queen jack O, I think. I mean, if it's a PKO, I'm in there. I play call.
Yeah.
I think it's a fold.
Dude, you
Fold.
have the button. It's 9-10 suited. You wanna fold this?
Okay, yeah, call. Definitely call.
It's under the gun and we're 20 big blinds deep. It's gonna mix, I think, no? You wanna call it?
I think not, but it is mixing.
Yeah. 50-50, right?
Yeah, you're blocking the bottom of their open range here. It's not great.
Yeah, right, you need help out? Oh.
Okay, pasa?
Extra
Okay.
sauce, please.
All good.
Fold.
Got squeezed. Easy fold.
Yeah, I'm letting this one go.
Holding king 10 off here too.
Easy fold.
Put it in, I guess.
I think it's fold though.
Roger, you wanna fold, you can't fold.
I don't know.
Bro, you
Oh.
got, oh,
Oh,
whatever.
call even. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Call
It's the same, it's the same. Come on. You got four bigs. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is chip EV, right? So
No, ICM.
negative.
50%,
ICM, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Half of the field left.
got it.
I hear an echo.
We can three bet.
I don't, it's the hijack though. It's the hijack. Maybe
Yeah.
some.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like a little bit of three betting and a lot of calling, I think. It does quite a bit. Does enough, right?
plenty. Offsuit aces. It's that spot, right? Yeah. Offsuit aces from the big blind.
Offsuit kings is pretty interesting.
Yeah, but it's slivers, right? Kings
I
are,
mean, it's about
Oh,
as
yeah,
much as
oh,
you're
yeah.
doing the ace five
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah.
A little bit less, but
No,
kiss your chips goodbye.
This happens whenever I free bet this offsuit ace.
So it's the button, which means you're gonna attack quite a bit here.
I was thinking about raising, but I didn't dare to call to say it.
we could do it. I'm surprised. I thought
But
it
it's the
was
button.
just
It's
pure
the
fold.
button. It's the button. You're gonna definitely be able to do some of this from the button.
Oh, very aggressive here.
Where's this echo coming from?
Who's
I heard
echoing?
the echo. I think it's because you're on the Discord, so you have to. My echo is gone now. I exit the Discord. The other channel.
I am on mute in the other channel, but I will exit
Oh
accordingly.
yeah, that's weird. Like I was on deafen on the Discord, but it was still echoing. Weird.
Testing, testing, testing.
Okay, that's better now.
Good. Yeah.
Whoa, that is weird. Okay, anyway, sorry for the disruption. Well, you fold.
Yeah, it's 30 bigs.
What's the worst pair we call here?
Raise,
I
call,
guess
jam.
sixes.
It's a tough spot because you're not calling a ton of pairs versus a cutoff open at 30, right? You should be jamming quite a few of them.
Mhm.
Sixes feels kind of interesting. I think I still probably fold sixes.
I'm going for the eights. Eights, seven,
Eight,
eights.
I like eights.
Sixes plus, I think.
Seven.
Oof, sevens, okay.
Sevens.
Well, it's like, you don't really have a lot, so it's tough is kind of the thing here. You don't really have much of a calling range at all.
Yeah.
No, indeed, yeah.
Because you mostly jam or fold pre there or open.
It's a fold. You gotta fold. Maybe some not all in
Open, yeah.
shenanigans. Or a
Wait.
call.
Oh,
Jam of
It just
the
wants to,
call.
it just wants to jam. I mean, it's all about the same. Just don't fold it.
what do you bluff with here?
It is a bluff.
King 8 suited, probably king 9 suited.
Ace four, not ace five.
Ace 4.
So 20 big blinds versus under the gun of one. We jam suited tens. Jam. Very, very tight, right?
So that king 10, queen 10 jam is to get them to fold out king, jack, queen, jack offsuit.
It's just
I
hands
don't
that
even
have
think,
great equity.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say like, they benefit from folds obviously, but they're robust enough. If you get a call, you don't really care. Like if they call with pocket nines, it's whatever. If they have ace jack, it's kinda whatever.
Yeah,
You're doing
okay.
well enough.
And well enough is like 40 plus equity, 40% plus.
Yeah, that seems like
Yeah.
reasonable.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Raise or call?
I think mostly call.
Three bet?
No, mostly
Probably,
call.
probably mostly calling, but three betting's gonna be reasonable, I think.
Yeah, you're 40 big blinds deep, so yeah, there'll be slightly more calling there. Raising there.
I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that region really lights up. Like,
So this is button equals stacks against EP. With 50% actually.
yeah,
What do you do there if the opponent opens very very wide?
what does that mean? What do you mean?
I mean
You
if
saying like
the
they're opening just way more hands?
yeah
Like chip leader or something.
yeah
Loose pair.
let's say it's like 90 big blinds and you're 40, so it's
Well,
still 40
that's,
deep there.
well, that's no longer 40 symmetrical. So like the risk premium is distributed a little bit differently. So you're probably gonna be a little more risk averse
Yeah.
playing into that guy. If stacks are just similar and he's wider, you're probably gonna expand some of this. So maybe some more ace eight, some more ace seven suited in there. I don't know. You could probably solve that equation with HRC pretty easily.
Okay.
It also depends on what his four bet reaction is gonna be.
Yeah,
Right.
that's very fair, Peter, very fair.
The higher a person's VPIP and the lower their aggression, so the bigger the difference between their pre-flop raise and their RFI.
That's gonna be an
they're
all in,
gonna
I guess.
be more sticky,
Yeah, for sure.
right? So then you get to bluff more.
I think you just play call here.
What about three
I
bet?
think it's all in.
Three bet
All
and
in
fold.
feels, you're gonna be pretty dominated against the UTG1 range when he continues, like, I mean, okay, the click size might be okay. I think I just play call here a lot, though.
I think we're bluffing here.
Yeah, maybe some.
So
I was
Wow,
wrong.
all in is terrible.
4.5 and then look when he jams.
So. Yeah, so it's clicker folds.
What else is raise fold and besides ace jack? It's, king, queen off,
Mm.
ace nine suited.
Queen.
You raise your best, it's polarized. Mostly.
Guys, what does HRC stand for? Pardon my ignorance.
It's okay, Hold'em, a resource calculator.
Is that an online calculator?
It's a web app, or not a web app, it's a application you download to your computer that allows you to solve custom spots.
Okay.
So it's just a solver, really. It's another solving type tool.
And you guys use it a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you have a
Use it more.
specific spot, yeah.
So a tool like this is much better for drilling general spots, kinda how we're doing. But if you really wanna know the specifics of a certain spot, HRC is the tool you would use.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
I like this or call.
I could three bet.
Yeah, 3-bet or call. It's gonna be good.
Jams, we have to fold, I think.
You said what, Roger?
If he jams, we have to fold. I think we call our king queen suited.
Yeah, definitely. King queen suited, I don't know, I think I'm folding against population.
Probably not doing a ton of 3-betting with king queen suited for that reason.
I
You
would.
jam here. I
This
like
is the
jam.
spot where you can win. You're not against under the gun here.
Yeah, very good rip here.
Ace queen, ace 10, ace 9.
All offsuit aces.
Okay, so we're covered by a bit. 30 is a little shallow. I mean, you can probably prank this guy some of the time. But,
Right. You some
yeah,
of the time, like every time, right?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say like 40% of the time.
You have to figure out if you have what it takes.
He should overfold, right? So even your all-in equity even goes higher.
Well, there's just no all in here. It's just
Okay, we're over too big.
just a prank. Now you fold.
Was a prank.
Just joking.
Yep, just joking.
So two.
Okay, maybe you can do some not all in shenanigans here sometimes, or call. I don't really like jamming. Is it more of a 3-bet or more of a call is the question.
Let's say raise. Raise
Yeah,
fold.
maybe the jack's probably more valuable versus UTG.
In
as far as
PKO, I like
protecting
a
his
call to
floor.
keep bounty access.
Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Here I like a three bet.
Yep, more of a 3-bet. The floor of his opening range is kind of centralized around 10x, so a pip up from that makes a lot of sense.
Cause you guys don't fold, ace queen from there, offsuit, ace queen off, do you?
Folds? No.
So, yeah, so if the button jams, he's not getting ace queen to fold. So,
No, no. Now we would fold here at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Easy fold. So this is ICM training, 50% of the field left, just random scenarios. Like easy fold here.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, after this webinar, Matt Affleck is gonna do a little training session. In one
Oh.
of the Discord, so
Very nice.
Invite everyone to join after, maybe?
Yeah, fold.
Easy fold.
Go
Limp,
3x.
raise. Call.
I think you just play call. I don't think there's anything else you
Yeah,
really wanna
the
do
thing
here.
is like, yeah, it's kind of
Rip pairs. Couple of aces.
yeah. Don't do this in game. Usually in game, the 3x is like kind of a stronger range than wizard will do. So be aware.
Probably good information, Lewis.
Oh no!
Hello,
that
hello,
was a
can
big
anyone
blind.
hear me?
Yes. Welcome.
Is there something like this but for bounty tournaments that we're going through?
Yes.
I don't think we're focusing on bounty tournaments today. No.
Well, he was just asking the question. I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
the
was
church.
just asking the question. I'm not trying to change the topic of whatever
Oh, but we can
we're
do it next week.
reviewing.
Yeah, we can do it next week, no problem.
Oh my god, the church got the.
Church, oh, ace five off. From
It's four
fold.
big blinds. You
Again,
probably
that's
just
four
put
big
it
blinds.
in.
I mean, we're ahead of some hands in his
I
range,
know.
I guess.
I'm folding. I'm in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fold the hand.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to play? Cause if they keep asking us for four. I
I
don't
mean,
think
I guess
so.
ace 9. Yeah. Just big
Ace
hands.
eight, you're folding ace eight off four? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Feels bad.
Mistakes have been made.
Uh,
Does-
Espen just
Does
did, what is
GTO
this?
know blinds are going up?
okay, I think this is a spot where we could jam it, no? Or is it too?
Yeah, I think I like it actually. I
yeah.
like a jam.
Jamming's probably not crazy here.
Hey, jamming sucks here.
With the short stacks, I'd much prefer a jam.
Why does jamming suck here?
Pictures.
Doesn't suck, I suppose.
Mhm.
Bro, we got a big stack on the bubble. We want to use
I would have
it.
jammed ace queen off. What is this bubble or what, how much of the field is left in this?
50% of the field ICM, so it's like probably towards the end of registration period. Hey, Gary, there's a lot of back noise there.
Yeah,
Just,
Gary,
Yeah, I'm trying to stay muted. Sorry about that.
it's okay.
Yeah, so 50% ICM, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
And
ace
in a
jack,
thousand player field. So I'm always jamming ace jack, ace king, ace queen here.
probably like 6. Yeah, all
Suited
pairs.
tens.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
thing is I think you can get away with a lot more calls than it's saying, because the blinds don't, ever squeeze enough.
yeah, I like that, I do agree.
Okay, okay.
If they're not punishing you behind, you're not getting your equity, they're not denying your equity as much, so.
I mean,
you
this is a
probably get
value
away
jam,
managing
though.
pots.
No, it's kind of a value jam, no?
Ace ten off's not calling. Ace ten suited's calling, but it's not really like,
Yeah,
it's not really like pure value. It's kind of more of a
it's late position,
realize your,
man.
it's more
Ace
of
jack.
a realize your equity.
It's
I
ace
mean,
There's a-
king
jack.
queens.
Ace jack's the nuts, man.
There's a protective quality associated with it, okay? So like if you play
Yeah, it's more about
flat,
that.
if you play flat, like in theory, small blind is supposed to aggressively attack, big blind is supposed to aggressively attack. So it really shifts your equity into jamming here.
Yeah.
But if you're not getting squeezed behind, you can play a very strong hand profitably in position very easily.
Yeah, but people still are squeezing sevens, like, and then we call, and then we have to flip. Like,
Yeah.
we prefer to jam, and then the
Maybe.
small blind fold sevens. We prefer that.
Right, let's see another one.
So
I
even
have
from,
a story about pocket sevens.
Please don't.
all right, fold.
Whew, had to mute myself for that.
I like a three bet here.
Free bet or call? Like it's 50%, so you probably
Sure.
want to free bet more, right? Then cool.
Pretty
I
deep.
call here, but it's probably gonna mix three bet and call, but I like call.
Yeah.
Okay,
Majority
okay.
call.
Why do you prefer cool to free bet?
Because
because the blinds don't squeeze enough. It's more so about the blinds and how they play. That's what's mostly going to affect the EV of your strategy. So it's just like calling gets nuked here when the blinds squeeze. Like the small blind's probably supposed to squeeze 20% of the time, and the big blind's supposed to squeeze 20% of the time, and that's just not happening.
Right,
But-
so you
but
could probably
can't
model
you-
that in HRC pretty easily by just kind of. You
Not
know,
really. I mean, you could just click call and see what the small blind does, like how often the frequency of the small blind jam is here.
I just think there's so much value in going heads up, like when we call, small blind, especially if we're talking low stakes, if they're not squeezing up, they're probably overcalling too much. As
I mean,
well.
that's
Yeah.
not really that big of it. I mean, it's not a huge issue being in position three-way here, right? Because the hands they're overcalling will be probably have, like, it's probably be like low suited aces that should fold or squeeze.
Yeah, look at this range, for instance. Okay, this is the small blind range. Like, they're supposed to be very aggressively attacking, your
I
call.
mean, this ain't that unreasonable.
three bet to fold.
But you also can consider too, like people out of position, I think just make massive errors. They're gonna see that way too much and not recognize how strong your flatting range is. They're gonna overinvest in spots, they're gonna underinvest in others. So the EV of calling is probably gonna be a lot higher as well. And that's like a lot of my reason as well. But I do three bet there a lot, and I think three bet is perfectly fine.
The thing is that shit like that works both ways. People probably fold to free bets too much. They're not defending the 10-8 suited.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I would go completely on with that, but yeah, it's a valid point.
Yeah.
But I think the part of the issue is though is they're gonna not force, like they're supposed to play a lot more four bet fold, and they're gonna call, which is not really what you necessarily want. I don't know if they necessarily overfold.
Actually, yeah. I watched your video on like the live exploits, and you were talking about like the EV of flatting, weren't you? And like drop down your free bets, right?
I just go like more linear live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is it here? Call or all in? Cause it can't be a good three bet, right?
Three betting I don't like. I like calling and probably jamming some of the time. 33 does feel kind of bad. It's like more of a chippy V thing, I think. Starts to fade out as you provide a risk premium, but 50% of the field is
Is-
low risk premium, so it
Right.
probably
I think you
jams.
even call like sixes and sevens here in ICM.
Maybe so.
50-50.
Yeah.
The jam feels so bad.
Yeah, punting.
It's only 50%, I guess, but yeah, these low pair jams go way down in the ICM. Fives, sixes, yeah, they're still pretty much there.
Yeah. 50%, I mean, it has properties of both like chippy V and some of the ICM deviations, but, I think it's just really low.
So, okay, it's been half an hour. My plan was to crank it down a little bit after.
Alright, crank it up, man.
So 25% of the field left now?
Okay. Risk premium going up.
Okay,
Fold.
Ah,
maybe some shenanigans here?
ah,
Are we pranking, bros? Are we pranking?
Folding in.
I feel like it depends on how loose or tight your opponents are.
If fold,
all right.
Fold.
So you just fold here.
Yeah,
Alright, okay. So I mean, like ace three, ace four, you're definitely gonna be messing with that guy some.
yeah.
God, he might have to
Reveals?
fold ace queen if we free
Huh?
bet. Not gonna lie.
It's raising now.
Yeah, okay.
Does he fold ace queen if we free bet?
Probably not.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
No, it's just.
Although
calls
he's
a
in,
three
oh, he's
bet.
in position actually. So yeah, probably not.
Calls a three bet.
Out of position, I think he.
That
folds.
good old four big blind.
I'm completing here.
Yeah, I think we have to complete. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean. Maybe,
25%.
we,
yeah, that seems reasonable. I was gonna say a majority call, minority three bet.
Yeah, I think it's
gonna
a
go-
heavy three
gonna
bet.
go-
I'd much
I'm gonna go
rather be in a
50.
three bet pot here than a single raise
I
pot.
think 50. Yeah.
It's gonna do like almost no flatting with offsuit hands here.
Mm,
This is one of those spots where I think you could probably get away with a flatting range though.
yeah, like as you approach the button and you close position. There is a flatting range that does develop.
Ace Jack starts to fold sometimes.
Can you guys hear the wind? Is it too loud?
Nope,
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad at
Sorry,
all.
I'm walking the dog, so.
All good.
so
Uh,
open three bet fold. Is it
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's pretty easy folds at this point.
Hold your bluffs.
King nine,
got
thank
us,
you
you
for the
got
fold
us.
there.
Fold.
Yeah, nothing to do but fold here, I think. Jam?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
I mean,
your offsuit aces?
this might be the one which doesn't though, no?
No,
Yeah.
no, all of them.
Yeah, because like I think 6, 7 might check the most because you want some aces in your range, but yeah, just you see 6 and 5 check sometimes.
And then
Yeah, a
very,
little bit, a little bit.
very polarized, right? The junk,
Mostly the suited hands though, the suited aces are the ones that
To
check a
protect
lot here.
yeah, they protect the check range, right? I used to get this pretty backwards.
a good old four. One,
Small blind had a big decision there.
yeah, in the box. I like a three
Yeah,
call
yeah, I
there.
like a free bet. We cover, cut off. We're gonna have a polarized free bet in range. I think this is perfect.
Maybe this is
To
a
be
good one,
pretty low, to be a pretty low frequency if we do it, but yeah,
yeah,
this can three bet for sure or fold.
yeah. Oh, I missed. Actually, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow,
I
maybe he
think
wants king 7, king 8.
No, man.
Oh
Not
wow. Oh yeah, the closer you
the
get.
wheels. We need to respect under the gun.
Yeah, this is a chippy V thing, I think.
Okay,
Because I notice in these sims, the more the ICM ramps up, you want an ace more.
Call.
yeah. Okay, what's the
Easy.
worst offsuit ace you call here?
Dude, I think you call like all of them except for maybe ace 3 off or ace deuce off.
Okay.
Even those probably call, to be honest. I
Worst
think you call
king,
all.
worst king, like
King.
offsuit, king eight.
King 8
Nine?
off? King 8 off?
You calling king eight?
No, I'm calling king 9 and king 10 though.
I think
King
it's king
nine,
10.
king nine, okay, king nine, let's see.
Oh, what?
Yeah, mistake.
What are you doing, fold? Come on, come on.
Mistake. King eight, oh, it's
King
king
5, actually.
Yeah,
Wow.
assuming the other guy shoves king deuce, king 3.
Well, he might be shoving a lot of queens. Queen
Is he
10, Queen 8, Queen 9 suited.
It's probably like 10-6 suited, shit like that.
alright,
Surprised ace deuce off is worth that much EV.
yeah,
Ace deuce is worth like 0.5, a lot.
Yeah, jack 8.
It is a lot. Fold.
fold, right? And what
Yeah.
about king queen off?
Three bet slash
fold.
fold.
Mostly fold. King
Mostly
off,
fold.
Mostly fold. It's-
Oh,
King jack. Let's... Oh, pure.
Fold.
and he's just-
Fold. Yeah, 100% fold, I think.
Okay, what do you do with king queen?
I jam.
First
Oh,
off,
wait.
Danny, I am reading it. I just started reading it.
I don't think we want to jam here when the cutoff's calling range is pretty tight. Maybe in practice, jam is gonna be better in practice. If that cutoff flatting range is really fucking tight here. You don't want a suited hand to jam here. King queen off might squeeze a little bit, but I think it's gonna mix.
50-50.
It might pure squeeze. It might pure make it 6 big blinds. I don't know.
Does it ever call king queen off?
I mean, I don't really care if it does. I'm probably gonna do it in practice.
Okay,
I think in theory there's no calling range here.
cuz I would also call, I don't know if it's a
I
mistake.
think you can flick in some of the small pairs and stuff.
No, it's a pure call. Pretty good. Okay.
Oh wow, there is some
Yeah,
tools.
the island.
Evans.
Ah, fool.
Let it go. Folds.
Well, he's very deep, chip leader. We have a suited nine. Can we not try to?
Fold.
I think versus EP or more like a king 10 suited than a king 9 suited.
Just a fold? Okay. What do
Yeah, I
we
think you
bluff
want
him
more-
with?
Yeah.
I feel like with the king nine, there's too many flops you miss under the gun.
It's just there's too many players left to act.
Yeah.
Ah. Makes sense.
I mean, king 10's worth 0 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's not great.
That's a fold.
Yep.
What are
Also
you
got-
four betting here? What are we four betting that's not obvious?
Ace five suited, ace four suited, ace.
King
six
five,
out.
king six suited.
Oh, dude,
Ace-
that's nuts. King five,
ace-
king six?
Yeah.
Uh,
Ace queen
Wild.
ace queen off like 10% of the time.
The wheel, that's about it. Ace
Yeah,
five,
see look,
four.
notice how ace queen
queen.
folds. Ace queen off
Fold.
becomes really bad out of position.
Well, Daniel
ICM.
said the king five. so props
He did
to
find
him.
it. He found it. It's
Yeah,
funny. I would have never.
I'm never here.
I
To be honest-
forgot. I was watching YouTube. I don't remember who, but someone, it might have been a Jonathan Little video, but I remember king five was a bluff spot.
Yeah.
So this range here is why I don't like as many of the offsuit hand 3-bets that you see in the ICM charts, because no one's folding this much to the 3-bet. Like people aren't folding queen jack suited. What
That's
was this
because
spot?
not everyone plays how they're supposed to.
Okay. Right, so these are, kind of fairy tale ranges in some aspects. They're just
Think-
not quite
yeah.
as balanced as what you see in the fields.
They don't full bet enough either.
I'm
Uh,
folding here.
Okay, we're 20 effective, so I think folding's alright. I still flat a lot of these.
It's way too shallow to flat these hands.
Yeah. Like if you had a pair of sevens, you're just not very excited, you know? Probably at 40, Roger.
Oh. You're gonna call?
I would flick in a chip
Yeah,
as
I
a
just complete
call.
here.
Okay. What about the rest of the range?
I
All
mean,
pairs call down up to what pairs? Like nine?
I don't think all pairs call. I don't think you're calling deuces here, really.
I
never
would,
deuces
lose.
I
Pocket deuce never lose.
There's not much difference here between deuces and fives.
Yeah,
Hmm,
yeah, I don't think we get to jam much. Yeah, ace queen.
yeah. It's about the same.
so pocket ten is start to three bet. Suited kings, suited ace, offsuit aces.
Interesting. You got a bit more polar from the small
Tired of
blind
this.
there.
one.
Not all in 3-bet.
I'm putting king jack. Come on. Fast.
Click him to 3.
We got double ISO.
Three
Oh,
bet fold.
Not
that's
good,
bad news.
not good.
Okay, we're pretty
Flat.
deep
I like
here.
flat, but yeah.
So this is a combo that performs really well as a 3-bet and chip EV. But I feel like starts to fade out as like ICM increases.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I'm kinda
I-
torn between 3-betting and calling. I probably play more call. He's kinda deep
ca-
though, like,
I call always.
always?
I
Okay.
don't really.
You know, no, I think it's a mix.
I feel like you call to see the flop, and then depending on the flop, you make figure out what you're doing.
Sure, okay. Well, it definitely prefers calling. Yeah, I mean. Okay, we can maybe prank this guy some of the time, hit him with some like not
Yeah.
all in shenanigans.
I like that.
What do
3-bet fold.
we?
I mean, we got big
Three
stack
bet
near the
here?
bubble.
No
It's just a
way.
disaster if he jams. We could just fold
I'm
20.
just- I'm just
You
folding.
have to fold, you have to fold.
Well,
Oh,
that's
wait,
why-
you're
Bro,
gonna
it's-
fold? Wait.
no,
That's what I was
we-
saying. Just fold pre because we 3-bet he jams. It's
Yeah, but
disaster.
we're big stack on the bubble, so we have to like play a bit more aggressive.
I think
Like-
realistically, I'm probably 3-betting to less than 6.5 here.
This
when-
is so
Yeah, so
pure.
this 3-bet size kind of sucks. But yeah,
Yeah,
this is a pure 3-bet, but look at ace 10 off though too. Like the EV's not that, like folding's not that big of a.
Looks like the anomaly, right?
Just pick a different spot, right?
I mean, what the cutoff is opening offsuit tens, or the hijack's probably opening offsuit tens, so that's why you don't want to 3-bet ace 10 off, because you want to fold out. You want to make the like jack 10, queen 10, king 10, ace 10 off, folds available.
Right.
That's why it's using ace 9 and folding ace 10.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah, I free bet this in game.
Yeah, I think 3-bet's fine. I would use a smaller size though. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
there's
I'd
much
go
of a
like
need to go
5.
6.5.
I'm late. What spot are we looking at?
ICM 25% of the field.
Wait, what happened there? Did you 3-bet call it off?
three bet folded and then, yeah.
Oh, okay, you folded. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just calling
Uh,
here.
Fold.
I
Fold like
don't
a
think you
bitch.
can- I don't think you can fold.
No, we can't.
This is a call for sure.
You
Oh,
definitely can fold this.
Oh, mea coup. Okay, what do you do with ace nine offsuit here?
Probably call.
See,
Pretty close to the floor, though.
ace nine, even a seven can play.
the guy's probably shoving like any ace, right?
At this depth, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so what's the worst ace you call here?
Dude, that's a big jam.
Big jam,
I don't
babe.
know.
What about ace jack?
Ace jack
Ace-
suited.
Ace
Ace
jack
top-
suited.
I feel like it would definitely have to be suited.
So
Uh,
you're not folding ace queen off, I'm sure.
I would.
I would say ace jack offsuit is probably the indifference point versus
Okay,
that.
what about ace ten suited?
It's worth about the same as ace jack off.
Okay, and what about pairs?
You need to be ahead of the pairs that he's jamming, the most polar ones, so maybe call starts to kind of come in around sixes, fives.
Have a look. Sixes.
Sixes plus. Okay, yeah, sixes. Ace 10 off is the indifferent point, but ace jack off seems to be pretty profitable and the EV is similar to ace 10 suited. It's a little bit better.
In game, I'd hold a bit more though. I think.
I honestly, I don't fault you for that, Lewis. Like,
Yeah, let's see the range. Like, let's see the guys jamming range for 30. Is it just ace queen, ace king? Yeah, like I don't think people
Well-
jack 10 suited.
you need the suited broadways to really start realizing some of that, some of the EV of those combos.
Yeah, the thing is, if they don't do that, ace jack just
Oh,
becomes a
so,
torch because then it's just like realistically, we're
Yeah, but
probably
if-
gonna be against
imagine-
ace kick.
Imagine he's from Brazil, he's gonna find all of them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Come
Are Brazil allowed to do that on the bubble?
Let's go,
Um,
let's go, let's go.
you may free bet this one actually, but I think I think you kind of want to free bet worse, so I think I call. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a free bet.
Definitely three bet here, Lewis.
Yeah, press the button.
No. No. I bet it's gonna be every other aces. Just
No,
not,
I think the bottom of the guy's range is like king eight. No,
no, I keep forgetting. Whenever you have an 8 or a 9, you're against like ICM against cutoff or button, it's pretty bad
Let's
because you
see-
block the
yeah.
bottom of their range.
yeah. Let's see the bottom range. It's probably king eight's probably the bottom, right?
Oh, it's
Or
offsuit
king-
eights.
Yeah, that's yeah. So yeah, you want a lower one.
Raise 7 is okay to three bet.
Hold, maybe a sliver or free bet.
What would we do with king 10 suited here?
Call.
Yeah, pretty cool. I can put that in a cool range.
Uh,
I think we want to be more polarized here on the bottom.
any jamming with like king 10 suited here?
What do you guys do with pocket 10? What do you do with pocket 10s here?
Maybe 5-bet jam, but I don't think 3-bet.
Pocket tens, I think I'm playing a majority call versus UTG, and that's gonna become more of a call as ICM is elevated.
Right.
Agreed.
I don't think there's much jamming. I don't know, 25 versus EP.
King 10 off fold.
Okay, calling.
Tens mix.
Why does it like the king 8 and the king 7 here?
It's suited kings. It's just picking the king as a blocker.
So
get-
I
you
think
get-
it's the same principle that Matt was, explaining earlier. Like, what are the worst combos of suited hands that the guy is opening UTG?
Suited 8s, suited 9s.
Hover
Okay,
tens, please. Hover the EV, please.
Jesus. Christ.
Whoa.
Dude.
Jesus.
Pick
Danny.
It's a lot less
complete.
EV.
There you go, Danny. We'll take your medicine now.
Yeah,
Let's see, let's see. What was the EV? Was there like a big differential there?
it was like 16 versus 35.
Yes.
Thank you.
We don't really want to jam against EP, right?
Read the chat.
Oh my god, Danny, stop yelling.
I'm not yelling. What are you talking about?
It's not
Turn
my
your
fault.
microphone down.
Is it loud today?
A little.
It's
I-
the usual mic. You guys always say I'm quiet.
I wouldn't say you're yelling. It's more of like a rage whisper, to be honest.
Alright,
Oh, this might be one. I kind of like a free bet here.
I'm folding. No jam.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
I mean, it's probably.
Hold
The
your
wheel.
horse. Whoa, hold your horse.
I think
Let's
folding's kind of crazy, no?
back off the ledge a little bit here. Come on. Alright, so
Okay.
we're just gonna, you just wanna let this hand go? You got
Yeah.
the button?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next time aces.
Alright, okay, man.
I'm
I
not
think I'm
calling.
pipping.
It's probably mixing, but I think 3-bet's fine, but I think I fold mostly.
Too short.
Alright, so Matt says no calls. I was thinking like mainly a 3-bet
Right.
with some calls.
I ain't calling.
I think we need a suited 9 to call here, but I could be wrong.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. No,
Wow.
okay, the seven's a little ambitious.
I guess we prefer to free bet king nine suited then. Or not even.
So wheels, you need to pick wheels. An
So-
ace blocker is better here.
So the call was correct with like, it starts calling with a 9. That's where you start calling. But like, I don't know, the EV, like if you're doing king 8 suited, king 7 suited is probably not that much different.
I
Just
guess low
don't-
jack's raising a very strong range as he's raising into 3 big stacks, 2 of them in position, right?
I wanna three bet him. Ah, no.
Yeah.
Old.
It's just the Peter theory of kicker coverage where we're three betting ace 7, so we're not gonna three bet king 7. And we're not three betting ace 8 because we're three betting king 8. So like, If you do king seven instead of ace seven, it's probably just as good. About.
Kicker coverage, yeah, yeah,
Just don't do both. And then you're not overdoing it.
I agree.
I've never heard that word before, but I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it too.
But I
Fold.
might just fold here.
What do you do with ace five?
I use this as a 3-bet sometimes for sure, but probably not call.
Okay, what about ace five?
It's probably very similar to ace 6.
Okay, a little three bet.
H5 maybe can jam a tiny bit, but probably 3-bet. Most of the suited aces are gonna be your 3-bet bluffs here.
Yeah.
There's the jams, now that we're out of position.
Hmm,
Tens, ace five.
Ace queen.
okay, so would it be the same at 20 big blind? Let's say we were 20 effective,
I'd say
similar
so.
strategy or?
More jams, fewer not all in.
Yeah.
Cause I'm
You're gonna
lacking.
jam, you jam more suited tens and you probably three bet bluff all in a lot less.
Okay, interesting, very nice spot.
Cause you're only gonna get to three bet not all in for value with like aces and kings at that point.
I don't think I three
And
bet
queens.
enough here.
Yeah, this is a good one, but it's a little tough to pull the trigger on at times.
Yeah,
Fold.
fold, yeah, pretty
Fold.
fold.
Easy.
Not a fold. Come on,
Fold,
come on,
Louis.
come on, guys. This is middle stack against middle stack. We can't fold pocket threes. What if a tree comes? I'll never forgive myself.
Look, 1, 2, 3 guys who can jam on you.
He's
Let
he's
it
not opening twos and threes.
I'm
We're
sorry.
calling below the bottom of his open range.
Let it go.
I'm a
This
fish.
is a fold.
There's no way. Oh my god, Matt, no.
Louis can't handle it. He's been
Ah.
hurt. He's been hurt with these little pairs so many times. He's like emotionally scarred
Oh.
over them.
How could you
Oh.
roll here? I bet you're folding deuces.
Because if the three comes, you know it was a good fold, so it's fine.
No,
Fold
so you guys
sevens.
aren't taking into like the totality of the tournament. The second the 3 comes and Louis folded, that negative 0.01,
It
like,
becomes minus 100 per hundred.
yeah, he
I'm
just,
tilted
that
after that.
propagate, he's tilted, it propagates to the rest of his tournament, you know?
So that
No,
I'd
you-
rather we lose like 0.01 and see the flop.
You fold the threes and then you go to the bathroom so you don't see the flop.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
Yeah.
you're
Yes,
Your
yes,
bucket.
yes,
doing.
yes. That's a
Push
smart move.
or call?
I'm all in, I think.
What do you
Yeah.
do with fives?
I'm probably still pretty close to all in, I think.
Fold. Do we fold fives?
I'm going with 5s is the worst, I think.
Six,
Yeah.
Close. I think I go with 5s. What's the average
Okay.
stack here? That probably
Yeah,
actually
fives or
matters too.
sixes, I think.
Average
What's the
stack looks
average?
to be, average stack looks to be pretty close to 20-ish, 25-ish, maybe?
I would
I think
say
it's one of those-
25, yeah.
Yeah, so your stack's not worth a ton, so I'd go with 5.
Okay. I like that logic.
ooh, spot on. Alright,
Very good.
I think I just fold.
I mean, that's what I would do too, but can we get up to no good here? Can we play jam here? Nah, it feels spewy, right?
Not
This
gets
is
cut off.
Fold.
Maybe.
This is
Too
a
much,
fold.
yeah.
too much
having-
ICM,
Okay.
too much ICM.
Having a 9 or an 8 against cutoff for button is pretty bad.
It could be like Jackson suited probably jams though.
Heyo.
This is probably not like
What?
Ow.
Heyo. Right on the line, huh?
It's mixing folds and jams at 0 EV.
Cool. Alright, so if you've got a bit of a loose opener, you can find some of these, huh?
Yep.
I will start to mix these. Let's go.
can you look at the cutoff call versus shove?
Yeah.
Ace ten, ace nine, and pocket fives.
I don't know if I trust people with full king, queen,
I
and
might
king jack
call king,
suited here.
queen. Yeah, too often. Those are the two, right.
Okay, this one is an
I guess
all
you could, yeah.
I guess we can jam. It's a lot of bigs though, but yeah, too many.
I think
Too
jamming's
close to
good.
bubble, too many chips.
Why not?
Guess it's not good.
What about king ten suited?
No jams at all.
Also call.
That's a pretty big blunder.
King ten probably jams.
No, nothing jams.
It's big stack against big
Hmm.
stack. So
20
we're-
bigs.
At what stack depth do we jam? Like 20?
Yeah, like,
25.
we have
Maybe we're
17.
too deep.
Yeah, I
don't
think we're
need
just
too
too
much,
deep, right?
As Pete is saying, yes.
Okay, 9:55. Let's crank it up a little bit.
Oh, now we're like,
18%.
this is like money
Okay.
bubble territory. We're getting close.
Soft bubble.
Almost.
Fold.
You seen all the options? We had 6 to choose.
Oh.
Fold.
It's gonna be a lot of folding now. Never
from.
mind.
This is
No
a call, yeah.
You like jacks, Daniel?
I haven't had the honor of playing jacks yet.
Oh,
Ever?
Yeah, I'm fairly new and I'm taking money out of my paycheck to go play, so finding opportunities is kind of hard.
Oh,
I also live in the United States. In not Vegas.
a little three bet here
yeah.
or a jam?
Call.
Little three bet.
I ain't brave enough to call.
Pure call. Pure call.
Oh my
I
God.
think.
Call. Under the
I
gun
think,
call.
are they giving jacks right mix here? Call.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but yeah,
Oh no, spot on, spot on.
this
Yeah, I was
wasn't really
gonna,
close.
I was gonna say jamming's an absolute torch.
No jams there.
Yeah, well, obviously, if we didn't jam it at 25, we're not gonna jam it at 18.
Nope.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
call.
interesting.
This guy covers. He's gonna jam
Probably the
worse.
worst hand we call.
what about this?
I don't know, man. It's gotta be close. Like, we're getting pretty close to the bubble. I think you still call though. I
This is
guess.
gonna call here, I think, but I hate calling this in game because the shoving ranges are way stronger than they should be. Like people shove like ace queen off here and stuff, I think,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
which doesn't happen in the solver. So
Even
I always
online?
struggle with this. I always struggle with this spot because, yeah, I mean, I'm mostly in the American pools.
I feel like if you were deeper, you could easily fold that.
Like I'm calling here, but it's just they show up with a lot of like I think the ranges are way stronger than like I'm not saying like ace ten off should fold, but like I don't know the borderlines of this range I feel very uncomfortable calling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. In my games, I'd be pretty comfortable, but I play like GG, Global Pool, probably a bit tougher. God, I think I folded.
Oh, yeah.
I think we shove here. This is close though.
Under the
This
gun's
is-
got very strong range when he's
No
low
calling?
blown.
Yeah, he's only got six under the gun. He got 16. This is, but so here's a spot where I don't like shove, but this might because I think we shove here and we can get ace jack off the fold and maybe even what does ace queen off do? Probably calls, but we get a lot of better hands to fold and have good equity. But I don't know. Fold's probably best.
Ooh, three bet.
It likes raising and fold the most.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah,
But
maybe
yeah,
it
I think I like
three-bets-
fold.
Yeah, maybe it 3-bets ace 8, ace 9, and then jams ace 10, ace jack.
It's like I think the jams is just you want to have overcards to the pocket pairs that call. Like that's the like ace five, ace four jam. What the hell are these colors?
Leave yourself 0-1 behind, but I guess in case other people bust.
This isn't the stone bubble, right?
Soft bubble.
Yeah.
It's 15% paid, 18% left.
Fold.
So yeah, like soft to mid bubble, kinda.
He
Yeah.
fold.
And yeah, is the sim 100 or 1,000 people?
Would you like it,
I
Louis?
think these are.
You don't wanna play
I
pairs,
think these
Pete?
are 1,000-man.
Louis
Go,
Those
got it.
deuces.
Lewis.
Oh my god.
There's only one flop we wanna see and it's got a 2 on it. Other than that, we're basically folding,
It's
right?
so
You-
hard for
Louis, you
Jimmy-
can
me.
call this in the big blind.
18 can still jam 20. Yeah.
So
Can you
hard.
ever bluff jam the pocket deuces?
If you wanna torch some money.
You could do whatever you want on the poker table.
From the big blind, do we play call or rejam at this point?
I'm sorry?
If we have deuces in the big blind here, do we play call or jam?
You can think both would be fine. Probably mixes.
I guess first that opener, we call.
I think we
Oh,
call
wait.
deuces and we jam more like Jack 10 suited, 10-9 suited type
Mhm.
stuff. You want to have double overs to the pocket pairs?
That's at 18 bigs though.
Yeah, not 10-9, but
Still
that
kinda going for it.
region of,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah, deuces are doing it a little bit. It's got kind of the, because they're getting, those pairs are doing it because they get sixes and sevens to fold.
Yeah.
And nines do it because they get called by eights, I'm assuming.
Yeah, sixes.
So I'm
and
guessing
sevens.
sevens and sixes fold, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whenever you
Which I
use,
don't, like, I don't know if that happens in game, but
Nope.
Negative, no one's folding seven.
Nobody's folding sevens.
On
like
the
these are
bubble
where,
for 90% of your stack, maybe.
yeah,
Never.
maybe. It's just not something I think I would blind trust someone to do. If they showed me, if they like flip their cards over, I still don't know if I like jam. I guess is the point.
Call?
Call.
Very fair, very fair.
Uh,
Yeah, if they showed you sixes, what are you doing with deuces?
I'm calling and leading on every Broadway flop.
easy
I
fold.
like it.
Yeah.
you should call.
Fold.
We bet.
Change.
What do you do with jacks? Same thing.
Call.
Yeah, we get three bet like nines probably here. Maybe even, what do we do with eights? I think is interesting. I think eights maybe like you three bet and then
Some calling.
fold to further action and then call the shove from the opener. I don't know.
Yeah, makes
We
sense.
get calls here though because we're so deep. I think we can get away with
Sevens,
calls.
eights are the hamburger maybe where, yeah. No, go back to the first cutoff
Cut
node.
off, right? Yeah.
Alright, mainly calling. For Matt's
Yeah.
sake, the hamburger is what we call if you can do all three, little fold, little raise, little flat.
I call it the Neapolitan personally.
It depends on the like configuration of the frequencies.
Or the colors of the range we're using.
I kinda wanna
Yeah,
three
yeah,
bet,
yeah.
but
I
so
fold,
short.
I think. Actually, we cover by a lot. We cover by a lot. Maybe you could three bet by unfolding because they have to fold
Good
like
wheel.
ace queen off here. Like ace queen off, so fold if you three bet here.
Really, he has to fold from this stack there.
Your value range is like what's your three bet for value range?
Ace,
Jacks
king,
plus.
Sevens,
queens, jacks plus.
Sevens?
sevens, yeah.
Then
No,
He's
Do you want-
15, he's 15,
man.
three bet. I want a ISO kind of with sevens.
bro, I mean,
I
his
was gonna
range
say
is super
like
tight.
nines is close, I think.
I mean, you gotta
But I could be too tight here, but I don't know.
I mean, you gotta be careful here. Under the gun's probably raising like 15% of hands, maybe tighter.
Yeah.
Oh, seven,
Nice.
nine spot on, seven a little bit loose.
What percent of the range is under the gun? Is he opening? Like how many?
Hey,
it's
so
probably-
tight, right?
Yeah, 12%.
Wow.
Yeah, see.
He's folding sevens.
Are 8-handed and 9-handed close enough that it doesn't really matter in terms of EV and stuff?
Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're under the gun 9-handed, I'd be uber tight.
Jesus Christ, this is so tough for me, Lewis.
Big fold.
Look at this, look at this. If this is not a great investment opportunity, I don't know.
Louis, I mean, by practicing now, it's going to be easy for you in game to
I
fold
know,
these small
I know,
pairs.
I
Yeah.
know. Look at this.
Dude, it's
Oh,
ICM, man. You don't wanna play call. You can't call off 25. It's too much of your stack to just put in there and
I
then
know it,
not see it again.
I know.
I thought I thought we could
Alright.
maybe have it calling range here at 25 on the button. I wouldn't on the cutoff, but I thought maybe the button we could. I was surprised to see that.
Are there any tricks when you're playing live to convert chips into big blinds quickly in your head?
Do it more
Uh,
often and you'll get
just
practice
practice.
and you'll get
Do you-
better at it.
Do you know what I've been doing recently? Like every time the level goes up, I'll like look around everyone's stacks and write on my phone like the big blinds, and then I'll like track it as the hands go in, like roughly. Like say they play a 10 big blind port, I'll like
Dude,
add
I had a
5.
dealer once. Alright, this is a story for after. I'll save it.
What about-
Yeah.
What about all in?
Alright.
No.
Oh, it's at
No,
18
no.
though.
I mean, if you're gonna shove an offsuit ace here like this, it would be ace deuce, but I'm not shoving that.
Yeah. The middle.
Wanna three bet
Um,
small?
Maybe 5? A little?
No. Just cool. This is a cool, I think, mainly.
it's a
Alright, what if
reasonable
you
three
could do all
bet,
of it?
but I think I mostly call, but this is probably can mix a little three bet.
Oh,
Cause,
Yeah, you can do all of it.
Do we shove a lot of offsuit aces here or not at all?
Yeah, like ace 2, ace 3, maybe.
we ever fold an
And
offsuit ace here?
what if
Like
Ace
how
nine
much
up.
is like ace deuce off worth?
Yeah, ace 9 up. I'm the best.
Yeah.
you could shove ace fives?
If we were gonna
And
fold
ace
one of
four.
them, it would be like ace 6 and ace deuce, right?
Yeah.
But they're still too good.
This theme's pretty common. You shove the best offsuit aces, you call the middle ones, and then you shove the worst. Versus button.
Yeah. Call or 3
Yep.
bet, not all in.
Yep, let's use pretty good analysis.
Just call here, suited
Call.
hands.
I call
Yeah.
here, but you're gonna shove, like, if it's slightly better, we just shove, like, you shove like the queen, jack, queen 10 region here a lot.
Yeah, having a 9's
Can
pretty
we look
hard
at
to
that?
shove,
Cause
Yeah.
we saw that once before, but yeah, okay. Wow.
These,
I'm not
these
finding this.
regions go pretty crazy when there's risk premium. Cause they fold out, like, you get a lot more dominated folds than you do in chip EV.
Yeah.
And
You get like king, queen suited to fold here that you wouldn't get in chip EV.
and we did it
Or you
only
get
when
like
we
I
ace-
might not trust that one, as you say.
Not in my game.
Depends, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like you just have so much equity versus the pairs. It just doesn't matter as much, but all the EVs are gonna be pretty close.
And it doesn't matter if we cover it or we cover him with the strategy to jam.
I think I think you do it more when you're covered,
Oh, okay.
because when you're covered, the opening range is gonna be wider.
I think we jam here as we cover both the blinds.
Thanks.
No, jamming's
Yeah.
pretty good.
A raise,
Yeah,
I like jam.
that's terrible. You guys don't get better to fold.
raise call it out.
The same EV.
Isn't it
The
like
jam-
ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack? I guess not, just three bet small.
And what do you do when they
There's-
jam?
Well, with ace
No, it-
queen from this dark
Oh,
deck,
yeah, you're calling.
yes,
Is there a spot like this where we're 25 equal against the low jack,
yeah,
or like 27 equal?
yeah.
Because the other one we played no calls here. This is a spot I kind of like call ace queen off here for like 27 if they had 27 as well. But the sim we saw before more, it was playing like call only. Or, sorry, like no calls.
So this is 25 equal.
Yeah, it screws up the risk premiums a lot when everyone has the same stack.
Yeah. So three bet small.
It's fine, because the jam behind ranges are probably gonna be pretty tight, but yeah, I would jam.
Yeah.
But
Are we
there's a case
inducing
you,
or like we call his jam, right? The
Yeah.
14 guy?
I would.
We're,
Yeah.
we're not worried about the 14 guy. What we
The
wanna
other
do is
ones.
give ourselves a
I
way
mean-
out when the small blind or the big blind, like both find a hand type of thing.
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's if small blind jams and low jack jams, then we fold. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Or
Or
if big
even
blind
maybe
jams.
to
If
the
it,
cold four bet jam we can fold, right? To,
What if the
no,
cutoff?
because I think it's jacks and tens too much. I think it's more if it only, I think we only fold if it goes three ways.
Do
But I
we
could be
fold
wrong.
if the cutoff jams?
what? Who? Where?
The cutoff?
This hand?
Yeah.
Yep. You fold.
Ooh, three betting some offsuit aces here.
I see.
Okay, the wheels. Button, good blocker.
A good heuristic for that is when you can call the suited aces, then you start to three bet the offsuit aces.
Hmm,
And when you can't call the suited aces, you fold the offsuit aces and three bet the suited aces.
now that's a great one, cause it really fits for the big blind as well. I like it.
So why does the solver use a different size?
For many, many reasons. Depends on what case.
Because we're so close to the money, you don't need to use as big a size to get the job done.
Got it.
I'm folding.
Fold it is.
This one is a fold,
Easy
Yeah.
fold.
Yeah, this is looks
never
like
three betting? Okay,
I mean,
Big
it's-
blind's going broke.
I'm three betting a lot here. I would three bet possibly king, queen off as well.
What size are you three betting to in game, Louis?
5.
Yeah, it might come, it probably comes out at 5 though. I think the reason you can three bet this is because it's using a 4 big blind size. It's close. I mean, I
Yeah.
think three bet is fine. Like I would three bet against certain people.
Honestly, if I three
But-
bet people at 4, I'm getting no respect. At 5, I might get a sliver of it, you know?
Yeah, but that's the issue is because you have to like, I wouldn't three bet for 4 also for the same thing.
Yeah,
But like when you three bet for 5, you have to be tighter because you're risking more. So the EV is just gonna go down.
makes sense.
Or
Three betting. Nate? This one, okay, this one, an easy
I feel
call.
like this is a call, yeah.
Yeah, I think you called. I think you might jam fives and fours.
Look at this.
This
jam.
is, you could jam this to get, because I think if you jam here, you're getting sevens to fold. Yeah, you see, it's the same thing where you jam the worst ones because they get sixes and sevens to fold, and you jam nines to get called by eights. So it's like one of the, it's like so sensitive that it's kind of hard to implement a little bit because you don't know their strategy.
Yeah,
Look
And
at
it
this
gets,
king six suited.
blocker sometimes.
King 10-0
Uh,
as well.
I mean, the king six is kind of similar because it benefits from folding out pocket sevens. I think that's what's going on. But yeah, I would not have found the king six to do well.
Just a fold here.
Yeah, this is
uh,
similar to the other spot we looked at.
Or we could put our stack to work maybe and three bet some, but I like folding. King 7 maybe.
I think king nine's the bottom from what we looked at earlier. Yeah, king 10.
7.
Oh, king 7. Wow. Probably to do with what Matt says with like gets pocket eights to fold or something.
feel like this is what are we cut off?
I mean it's an equal stack. which
Equal
messes up the
stack
risk.
insanity.
It messes up the risk premium, so maybe we call.
I feel
You
like
can
it's,
get a
I feel
you
like
do get a
it's,
poly range here, but this might be a little weak to call, but I don't know. In game I'm calling. But
I might jam depending on what opponents I have at the table with that hand.
Yeah, no, you can't jam 40 big blinds. That's pretty weak.
Yeah, on the bubble.
people play so bad out of position here. Like they just don't realize how tight the calling range is.
Yeah.
And so I like calling a reasonable amount here.
Yeah.
They just see that way too much and you just get a float and play crazy overs and stuff. But yeah, these like pre-flop sims in the high ICM spots, like you have to be pretty careful just in terms of like the sims are so sensitive based off of what they're folding and what they're opening. It's pretty impossible to know like that strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I you can node lock using HRC.
I need to get back into using HRC. I haven't used it in a while.
Old.
This is a fold, maybe.
Oof.
6-12,
Clicked it.
Yeah, we were bluffing, so we fold, right?
it's just gone. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Don't do this, don't do this.
Okay, fold.
I've actually started recently like 4-bet ripping in those spots kind of wide with some success because I think everyone just always calls with aces
Ah,
and kings and like everyone flats so much in position they've learned that they're supposed to trap that like I feel like lately 4-bets in position have been very they've gotten out of line bluff heavy.
ah.
I've been like I don't come yelling at me and stuff. It's something I've been messing around with, but
Yeah,
but
'cause
like everyone's just always flatting the big hands. I'm even talking in chip EV. Like people are just flatting like stronger hands, and people have realized you can flat at least doing stuff in position, so they're just playing call heavy strategy. And a lot of the regs I just like 4-bet rip on a lot when they 4-bet in position, so I just don't think it's value a lot of
I
the time.
feel like that could be oh no. Okay.
Wanna make sense?
Fold.
Yeah.
This is a fold.
The other thing too on the 4-bet out of position is you're getting such an attractive price too. So like you don't need them to fold very much, but yes, can be a torch very quickly.
You could
Oh.
raise this, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could
I think-
squeeze.
I like squeezing here, I think. I think like ace 10 we call more, but this might call. I think calling here is fine. This might be one we call this and use the smaller suited aces to squeeze.
Let's see, multi-way,
Yeah, maybe like an ace 5, ace 6.
suited ace is pretty strong.
Yeah, just
Ace 10 though, man.
yeah. You wanna it's again raise the best ones, squeeze the best ones, squeeze the worst ones. call
One
the
of
middle
my
ones.
flaws is I tend to lean towards the most aggressive routes.
Yeah, I used to do that, man, as well, and I've started using a randomizer now, and I think it's working a bit better.
I don't really have the luxury of being able to play online due to where I live, so randomizing live is kind of hard.
You can easily play online poker. From where you live.
If I want to use ACR and deal with Bitcoin, sure.
We're on global. It's the best site in the world, global poker. Bet online too.
There's
Bet online.
many options.
I'd say global is
Yeah.
your best option.
What state are you in?
Connecticut.
You know, global and ignition and bet online. Those are your best options. But ignition and bet online, you have to use Bitcoin if you don't want to use that. Global, you can use your credit card.
Do you have an
But
affiliate?
I think global is the best site on the internet right now,
Do you have an affiliate? for,
including the rest of the world sites.
Yeah, hit him with the ref link.
Yeah, do you have a ref link for global?
No.
No.
Oh, you should get
No.
one.
Do they have
Actually, you
those
can use a
things?
credit card for bet online.
Oh,
Just that the
yeah, I've never
fees are
done that.
punishing.
Global has no fees, and I used to churn credit card bonuses on Global Poker.
Can we three bet here?
You have to be in America to play on global.
It's American or Canadian.
Oh yeah, so not an option.
They're all small, like $100 10Ks and $100 5Ks and $50 5Ks.
Yeah, the shops.
Louis, I
that-
like a little three bet here or a call.
like, the
Basically on
shop-
global, the good regs are winning at like 35% and 50s and 109s.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the graphs I see on global are just straight up.
I think American poker sites are,
Oh,
I think the American online poker situation is much better than the rest of the world online poker situation.
I don't
In
know.
terms of like, in
Okay.
terms of like ability to make money.
Got some pretty big guarantees around here, Matt.
Yeah, but the big guarantees though, like, yeah, they're great. And you can have a higher ROI, but the variance is absurd. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
versus on like American sites, I'm playing a lot of like $55 5Ks with
yeah.
really high ROIs and they're small fields. So there's basically like
How many players?
zero, like
well,
1
like
to
100
200,
if it's $50 5K.
like 100,
Jam or
1 to
call here?
200. And it's
Do you
just
ever call?
basically zero variance then.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I'm switching to more online cash. Just the variance on GG PokerStars is just so high.
Yeah, I think I would recommend like starting to choose like some smaller, mix in a lot more like smaller field size.
Yeah, yeah.
I started doing that like late last year and it's like, it's way better and you get better much quicker because you get to these ICM spots much more often.
Yeah, it's
So
it's the B Fizz philosophy.
I mean, yeah, you can lose for a year online poker, right? Playing these massive fields very easily.
Yeah, I ran pretty conservative numbers in terms of tournament
Jam.
variance for what I'm playing. And I'm like 12 to 14 tabling these tournaments and my probability of having a losing month is like 10%. Basically playing like 600 tournaments a month in
That-
these small field
awesome.
tournaments.
Yeah, really, really awesome.
Must be nice.
Jam. He's gonna fold. He found the bluff. Ooh,
Always a sweat on the turn, huh?
So I don't know if you guys noticed, I changed it to from 18 to 16. We're getting really close to the bubble.
oh,
Right.
when did you do that?
A
And we
minute,
still jam that ace deuce, huh? We don't care.
yeah. Alright. Ace
Just
seven.
the ultimate coolering someone on the stone bubble casually.
Yeah,
Let's-
this is great. This is great to free bet here on the
There's a
bubble.
4 big blind here, so let's.
Yeah, who cares?
Pressure. Right?
This one seems good, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, the guy's not gonna put it in unless he's
I
got.
was gonna ask if we get a calling range here. Because I don't think you want to, the problem is with
The 4?
3-betting super wide is that like, what do you do with jacks pre? I don't know if you want to 3-bet jacks here. Yeah, you can 3-bet jacks. Nines. You can still go pretty wide since we cover.
Yeah.
But like the opening range is so tight here that people go too wide for value.
Is there
You
any
have to
like,
go.
is there any consideration that like we can just bully post flop, so we don't want to just free bet?
That's part of the reason I call a lot here. I mean, like, that's part of the reason I was like, hijack is more difficult, but like cutoff and button, you get a call like king jack off here and stuff. For that reason, yeah, you
Yeah,
get a call pretty
like that.
wide. But you also
this-
call like, the problem people do though is like as the big stack, there's a
Oh,
lot of
don't
spots you
click,
just
Louis.
call like, you call like
Don't click.
jacks. And you call like ace queen suited, because you just don't want to 3-bet get it in versus the tight range.
What do we think here on bubble, pure
I love the
bubble?
bubble.
Still a
I-
jam?
No,
No,
has
no,
to be a
no.
call.
No, no.
I feel like it's a call.
I don't know if we get a flatting range here. I don't think.
Yeah, I
we
don't
get a
like calling
call.
anything.
Call.
Wow.
Maybe,
Wanna fold?
Actually,
Equistack? Oh,
no.
it's Equistack. It's gonna be weird.
I think it's a cool equal stack.
Yeah, we could probably call, what do you do with tens?
Shove.
Jam.
probably,
Three bet.
you probably raise leaving one big behind with tens.
No, I don't think you jam.
Oh
it
yeah,
for
the
200 flop.
24.9, sure.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we get a couple calling range because we're on the bubble here.
I don't think we
That's
get to
maybe
jam.
3-bet
Maybe ace
small.
king jams. Oh,
Yeah,
we
tens,
actually
3-bet small.
well, we do get some jams actually.
Ram it.
So like Matt pointed out, equal stacks, very often we have more of a flatting range.
It's just more because we have a really high risk premium.
Hmm.
Call.
All right, because you don't wanna face a four bet.
Do you
Yeah.
think, Matt, is that assuming the whole field has 25 in that sim?
Yeah, it's not that realistic.
Okay, yeah, it's really weird then
You
where
lose
there's
still?
like nobody is
Be-
I'm
more
assuming so,
likely
I
to
don't know.
bust than anyone else.
I'm just guessing, assuming that it is, everyone has 25.
It would make
And
sense.
then what they do on
based
the
on-
on the odd stack sims, I'm pretty sure it's like the stacks are variable at your table, then everyone else has the average stack. But it might just be an equal distribution. I'm actually not too sure.
Ooh. Yeah, it would be kinda good to know that.
I mean, realistic in game, like your stacks probably the average stack of your table is probably going to be close to average stack in the tournament.
Well, yeah.
in game.
Okay, what do
But
you
it
do with
matters
your
if there's no
defense?
shorties,
Oh,
then
folding.
like, it's gonna make everything weird.
Roger, what about the suited tens? Jack ten, king ten.
You
But
played
too
some big
early,
fold
we
tournaments
folded.
though, Danny.
What, Lewis?
You played
There are a lot of
big fold
jam
tournaments.
stacks there. So
Oh my god.
Right. For everyone, do we play have any shoves here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shoving stacks.
Type it in chat, Lewis.
So, what about Jack ten? This is an easy. But
I fold
Yeah.
Jack 10 suited
Uh,
here.
let's
Just
see the
opening
other one.
ranges.
Oh. Okay, Jack
Ooh,
ten,
we do have a little, there is some shoves. I wouldn't have shoved.
Queen 10, queen jack, okay.
bubbly. Okay,
I'm looking at global poker and I'm confused about something.
Oh, because the play money, it's kind of a confusing model if you haven't looked at it before.
So is the SC what I could cash out if I had any?
Sweeps cash, yeah. SC is the cash, and then the GC is like the play money you buy. So their model kind of is like, it's like you buy play chips and you get
Yeah,
these
it's basically
dollars.
it's an online casino.
Yeah, it's a sweepstakes model.
hold
I
here,
see.
pocket four.
I think I did use someone's code when I signed up because I have 5K chips. And I know I haven't put any money into it.
Okay, so I fold here even.
Fold.
This is medium one. Yes.
Yeah, fold. You're trying to outlast the low jack and the big blind here.
Okay, let's see, yeah, you're fold.
Wow. It's wider than I thought.
Sixes, we go in.
I mean, I still might fold sixes just because of the stack depths there.
I like a call here sometimes.
Yeah, I like the call too.
We're playing no calls
You
here.
wanna take
I don't
aces
think.
3 ways? No way.
You just don't slow play that much here in ICM.
No,
You're not incentivized to trap because like post flop, it's gonna play super passively. So not enough money goes in.
okay,
couldn't you put the money in post flop yourself?
Yes, but they're gonna fold like pretty high up and you don't really want to, there's gonna be too many runouts. You can't go bet or whatever.
I see.
Yeah, especially against multiple opponents when you face the big blind and under the gun, so. And under the gun's gonna be resilient enough with their range to just battle back against you here.
oh, Peter.
But Louis, if you jam, you can get him to fold over cards.
Oh my goodness. All these pairs.
If you
Oh.
jam, you get to play 2.5 hours of this tournament for nothing.
Yeah,
I'd
just
I'd love to do a database review of Louis and just filter for his small pairs and see what his win rate is.
Oh, yes,
Please,
yes,
please,
yes.
please,
That's a good
please,
idea.
please,
Okay,
man,
great.
please, please, please.
Wait, I have a question. So, for at what point does it get to it where we start folding like bigger pairs? Like, let's say, are we ever getting to a point where we're folding tens,
Not
things
really,
like that?
not really. It has
Not
to
really,
be-
unless it goes open. Unless it goes open 3-bet,
Yeah.
then you can fold some pretty strong hands. But no,
When
because
you see
you have too much fold equity versus an opening range to be folding that stuff.
when you see 3 stacks with 3 big blinds or less, you get to fold lots of that stuff. Or like the risk premium is too high.
We calling here?
When you
Low
guys say
jack.
risk premium, are you referring to the risk that someone else has a premium hand?
No, it's a percentage attributed based on stack distribution.
So
Percentage- it's
it's
given
just,
by.
It's just a way.
McDonald's, basically.
It's just a way to measure ICM, how much the ICM affects you. So the higher the risk premium, the more ICM pressure you
Yeah. Yeah, with risk premium, the highest risk premium is usually on the bubble because, like, say 15 get paid. If you go out in 16th, you get nothing. So you kind of want to be risk adverse. Yeah.
Alright, but the actual risk premium definition would be like the extra equity you need to get it in with a hand because
I
of the
see.
bubble.
Yeah.
Or because of.
I actually did a bunch of sims with on the stone bubble. Made like, I don't know, 25 of them. We played them a little bit the other day.
It's an
Um,
investing concept, I believe.
So do you guys all play professionally?
Yes, most of us.
It's a mix.
Mix, yeah.
I'm trying to get there, but it's hard when you get coolered. I had pocket 7.
No, I said no pocket sevens.
Mute him, Louis.
I did it.
No.
Not the
Alright,
time and place, my friend.
No
We
more pocket
gotta
sevens.
refocus here.
no bad beat
There will be an
stories.
yeah. After the recording is off, we can talk about whatever we like, but let's keep it to the hands while we're here.
Right, let's crank it up some more.
There's no more. It's the purest bubble.
The bubble,
Near bubble.
Bubble.
It's-
air bubble,
What, we're already 1% away. How much closer can you get?
I mean,
Like 2
stone
men
bubble,
off?
I
Pretty close.
guess.
really damn
Alright.
close.
A couple of meters.
Oh, Hazard.
I don't like the sub change. I'm not sure if like there's
It's
much
gonna be
change.
tweaked just a tiny bit more.
Yeah. Oh my god, they banned him.
Oh. Fix it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah,
What did it,
You gotta
what
choose
did it
color.
say?
It says I'm not subscribed anymore.
It's because of the field size, maybe? You can only do it on 200 man or something?
Maybe.
What is Ausa Hassan? What's your French to
Where?
French Canadian?
I didn't
My
see.
computer still has French Canadian words in the settings, Louis, that I never changed.
Perfect.
Did Louis build your computer, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he installed the software, I never changed like the French settings.
Yeah. I still have French stuff on mine too from Louis.
Okay. Please do so.
Raise it up.
Raise it up.
Oh, fold.
Okay, what's the worst ace you call here?
Ace
Ace
10 off,
10.
8 suited.
Oh,
Ace
Ace
10
10.
off.
small ones.
Ace 10.
Huh?
Ace 10 off, ace 9 suited.
Might even be ace
I mean,
jack. I don't know. What is he jamming here?
Yeah, I mean, it should be tight. He's on the
Yeah,
Wow.
and we cover him by a lot.
Wow. I'm calling way too tight here.
The money bubble just popped, right? Like, he should be pretty
Wow.
frisky.
Oh, the money bubble popped. This is not on the bubble.
At what percentage did they fill the
Oh.
money?
Oh, 10% filled now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. Jesus, don't scare me like that. I was like, I'm playing this spot so fucking bad. I had like small blind ripping A7 off.
Yeah, okay.
So
Call.
Louis, we're playing in the money now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Like,
right.
of course I have ace queen.
Oh. Yeah, fold the ace five there. They're probably not finding the queen nine suited, are they? Hmm.
What are we gonna do?
I mean, do we get much of a call range? I mean, maybe call because risk premium's kind of low now.
Okay,
I think we play this pretty much like 40% of the field left is kind of how I approach this. So I don't think we have many calls. There's
You
too
wanna
many
raise?
people left to act. We could make it. I could see making it like 4 or 5 and then folding, but I think this might just fold. This under the gun range is still pretty nutted.
majority fold, look at that.
Oh, it's a
With
hamburger.
some raises, hamburger.
It probably can become a raise when you adjust like a 3-bet size to like 5 big blinds, but you still have so many people left to act, and the under the gun range is pretty like 15% or something.
Yeah. The thing is, like, Queen Jack suited becomes kind of bad as a bluff when you're not super deep. EP versus under the gun.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I agree. It doesn't have good blocking properties. It like blocks all the folds.
Maybe later position more.
No. Oh,
What are
maybe
you gonna
we
do,
can,
Louis?
maybe we can call now. Win the money.
You can do whatever you want, but I think it's a fold.
I hear Peter in the back, he's like, no.
Peter get a heart attack.
Oh my god. This is not fun.
You can punt if you want to, just leave your friends behind.
Well. Fold. Right?
Yeah. Just
What's
leave
the
this
worst
to
ace you
fold.
call? Ace nine?
Maybe ace seven here.
Ace not, ace nine off, ace 10?
What do
Ace
you do
nine?
with
It's
king,
pure
queen off?
bubble.
No, bubble pop.
Oh, what? Oh, I missed it. Oh, sorry. I was playing hands.
King, queen off, what do you do?
Call
Ace
Offsuit.
nine?
or jam,
Ace nine, call.
jam. I mean, call jam, same thing.
Ace seven.
Ace seven.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought we were still bubble.
King, queen off.
Ace seven seems, yeah, like a good line. Alright. So 10%, it's a new ball game. We're like, yeah. We're rolled back here a little bit in terms of risk premium.
You wanna
This is
call
a
some?
call.
I like a call. Mainly,
Our calling range expanded
purely.
a lot since we were in the money now, right?
But you're also super deep. This is a hand that like you don't want to get 4-bet off your equity with. So this one
Mhm.
really wants to flat. You ever have
Too
a
good
hand
to
that
raise
wants-
fold.
3-bet your ace 10 offsuit, Peter? For example.
Sure.
Folding? What do you do with king, queen off here? And king ten suited? King ten suited call?
Man,
King, queen
a
off.
little of each.
King, queen off is a trouble hand here.
I think king, queen, it's gonna be similar to that other one we saw before where it was doing a little bit of clicking or majority clicking.
I
And
have
then
a-
like maybe a little calling.
I have a quick question about the last hand.
Yeah.
If you had, let's say, you were like 70 bigs versus the 56, would you be able to raise more percentage, or does the stack size not matter?
It matters. The deeper you are, the more you kind of want these, exactly this type of hand. But the problem here is if you three bet and you face a four bet, you're kind of torching your equity here.
I see.
So.
I think he was asking more if it matters if we cover the opener.
Yeah, it matters a
be
lot,
wrong,
and
but-
this is exactly the type of hand you wanna
Yeah.
expand on. Fold here, but what about king, queen off now?
Yeah, you're about to check.
Click in.
Probably
4.5.
fold.
Click him or fold.
Click fold.
Anybody calling with king, queen off here?
No.
If the opponent's a maniac, yes.
Okay, king, queen off, there's a sliver of calling, majority click.
Yeah.
King ten suited. Not much calls here.
Yeah,
No.
but
Too short.
if you look
Yeah.
at the hands here, like here's a good example. Ace jack and ace 10 are too strong to have to raise fold here, so they are the ones that always kind of call first.
Like I flat ace jack off here too versus population.
Oh, yeah. I'm always a little torn with ace check what to do here. I usually lean on fold cuz people are a little tight here under the gun.
Same hole.
It's hard to be too tight here in these ICM spots. They're supposed to fold like 8s under the gun there, or 7s.
What about this one?
We're in the money now.
Fold.
I think 7s still might fold. Under the gun off 20. The 6s are.
Okay.
Oh, snap fold.
Yeah, I guess with like that stack distribution too, it's pretty dicey to open. Gonna get jammed on by anyone.
What is the bottom of jamming here? Like ace queen suited, ace queen off, ace king suited.
Mm,
Last hand.
First open three
Yeah.
bet.
I didn't see it.
Pocket
I
queens,
don't
ace
even,
king.
yeah, I don't even think we'd take ace queen off, but ace queen suited would be a tricky one for me.
I think. Can you go back, Louis? Or?
Yeah, we should look. Yeah, this one.
UTG1, right? Like pocket queens, ace king.
Ace queen suited, is that
Yeah.
where, which node did we wanna look at? We were the button. Let's look at the button.
Yeah, what we should jam with? What tens? That's even. It's wider than I thought.
What's that, like 2% of hands?
4%. So ace queen suited seems good enough. Cause
Okay.
the big stack is attacking the mid stack, even though it's EP. He's like
Tens
the
is,
table chip leader. Can we see a UTG one, what that three bet range looks like, just for? Yeah,
correct.
let's see this.
7%.
Wider than reality, probably. They're not gonna do it pure with all that. King jack suited, king queen O. All the time.
You take out king 10, king 9, ace 5, like just gonna be pretty tough.
And ace 6.
Maybe ace 10-0 won't do it enough and yeah.
Alright, now I wanna
Okay.
keep some time to review Mark hands.